Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to review spring cleanse, healthy eating spring cleanse that I did in April. It was a 21-day spring cleanse, as it's called. So I did a few sort of like diary videos, like on the first day and second day. I did a few videos during the cleanse that I want to share with you, and what are my thoughts. So here goes. Good morning everyone, it's April the 3rd. Well, um there's one thing I always say: if you take care of your body, the rest will come sort of easy, if you know what I'm saying. As a photographer, carrying around a lot of kit, it, especially on your back, it really takes a toll on you. So what I've decided is to do a cleanse. I haven't done this before, and I just wanted to see how I would feel after the cleanse. Would I feel, hey, because to be honest, lately I've been really binging and eating like not healthy foods, and I decided that I needed to clean my body, start exercising, just taking care of myself, and yeah, so I've joined a cleanse club. Here's the thing: I've had two kids, as you well know. I'm a mom of two, and with both kids I had an epidural done. So in this is my experience. I can't speak for any moms out there. If you're a mom and you can confirm this, let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, what happened with me is my back has never been the same again. So, and I used to have, I still have it, but I used to have a rucksack camera bag, and every time I go on a job, by the time I come home, I cannot move for a day or two, as in my back was killing me. And some of you might know that I shoot a lot of rugby, so especially sevens. So when Kenya come to London in May, that's 2 weekends or 2 full days, literally from 9 to 9. Because by the time I finish editing pictures, I'm leaving Twickenham at 9 o'clock. So I'm carrying all this equipment around. I'm sitting down for long hours editing pictures. I do walk around. I do take a break and walk around in between matches, but and seeing it's April and May is next month, and I might be going for sevens this year. Might is the key word. I decided, you know what, let me try this cleanse thing and see how I feel about myself later on, and also start exercising more. I already do my walking and that a lot, quite a lot, for a few days. But yeah, I said, let me just try this and see what happens. But anyway, yeah, my back was doing a number on me every time I go out for these gigs. And it's not just for sevens anyway, any job that I do, because I carry my kit on my back. I carry my kit on my back, and my kit is necessarily not very light, because I have my laptop, I have my cameras, I have accessories. Sometimes I carry like soft boxes and stuff like that, my tripod, and man, stuff is heavy. So having said that, anyway, I decided to sell some of my lenses that I wasn't using as often, and I invested in a roller bag. So that is one thing I've done, at least, to relieve some pressure off my back. I still carry my laptop on my back, but yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to keep a diary of what I'll be doing for this month, because it's a 21-day cleanse, spring cleanse. It's a 21-day spring cleanse. So that's what I'll be doing this month. And yeah, so today's day 1. I've already had my morning snack, or rather tonic as they call it, and I'm just gonna prepare some more meals. That's another thing about this cleanse: I've spent so much time in the kitchen. I can't remember the last time I spent in the kitchen prepping for stuff. And I mean, it's hard work now, but I think I'll reap the rewards later once I'm done. So this is my diary, my journey into this cleanse, because I'm doing this for the first time, and I hope it goes well. I just wanted to come here and just share with you some of the things that I go through as part of being a photographer, because I think it's really important to take care of your body, because you need the energy. You really need the energy to do some of these things, because sometimes you're out there for like hours walking around, carrying heavy equipment, dealing with people. So you need to clean yourself first, mentally, physically, sort of, spiritually. So yeah, I know these are some of the things people don't talk about. Maybe, I don't know. I'm yet to see, but I thought probably. Hey everyone, this is day 2 of the spring cleanse, and I have to say, it's really hard doing this cleanse, because the preparation that goes behind creating all the meals is really intense. But you know what? I'm kind of taking it in my stride, because the amount of legwork I've done in the kitchen, I've never spent so much time in the kitchen before, to be honest. But I'm kind of enjoying it, because it's kind of teaching me perseverance and patience, and just it's kind of a situation where I'm trying out new things. I don't know how this will translate into my photography. Actually, it is kind of translating, because I've gone back to shooting film, of which I'm enjoying, by the way. But anyway, yeah, going back to the cleanse. I know somehow it's not photography related, but it somehow is, because like I said, this is a journey to cleanse myself mentally, physically, and I think it's one of those things that I will come to appreciate when it ends. Having said that, this is day 2 of 21, so 19 more days to go. So I'm so excited. Right, let me just break it down. Yesterday, this is how it works. In the morning, you have a water-based tonic thing you drink, and then you have a smoothie for breakfast. It's a liquid breakfast, and then you have a snack, yeah, and then you have lunch, and then you have another snack, and then you have dinner, and then you have a warm drink at the end of the night before you go to bed. That's how it works. So throughout the day, basically, you're fueling yourself. The meals, some of the meals, like yesterday's dinner, the portion that I made will work out into 2 portions, which I do not have to make lunch for today. So today I don't have to be in the kitchen. It's just to go in, plate it up, warm it up if I need it to warm it up. That's another thing. Once you make it, do you warm it up? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, once you make dinner, it's easy, because the portion you make for dinner translates to the following day's portion. So you don't have to do much, because you've already prepped for the following day. And then whilst you're making dinner, what I've discovered is I prepare ingredients for the following day. So I have to have a look at the menu, because there's a meal plan involved. So I have to look at the menu and the recipes to see what I need, and just prepare them and have them stored in the fridge. And some of the things that I needed to do, I did them like before day 1, because they were a bit more complex. And the good thing is, with those meals or snacks, as I say, they will last you the week, because it's 21 days, that's 3 weeks. So most of the meals will last you the week, so you don't have to keep doing them every day, which is a bonus. But as some of you may know, I'm very picky with my food. I do not, if I haven't tasted it, or if I tasted it and I didn't like it, I will not eat it again. But with this, I've said, you know what, I'm going all out. I'm gonna try it, because I always keep telling my son, try it once. If you don't like it, because he's just as picky as me, I don't know where he got them from. But anyway, I always tell him, try it once. If you don't like it, that's fine. At least you tried. And this is what I'm doing with this cleanse. I'm trying I'm trying the whatever everything, like things like cucumbers. I do not like cucumbers, but I'm putting them in my meals and I'm finishing them. Avocados, I have a love-hate relationship with avocados, but surprisingly, I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying the food. I love my spinach, which is the base ingredient for most, especially the smoothies. So that one I have no problem with. But yeah, it's a lot of veg and it's really a intense plant-based cleanse, as in no meats, no fish, no dairy, no gluten, mostly organic, as in, but you know how expensive organic stuff is. Why is being healthy, why is being healthy really expensive, or rather buying healthy foods really expensive? I don't get that. I do not get that. But anyway, so that's the situation right now. Hopefully I'll feel better in myself and I won't feel, at the moment during the first week there was a there was warning that you might have withdrawal symptoms from all the junk that you've been eating, and right now I can feel a headache coming on, and that's one of the symptoms. But you are advised to drink a lot of water, which I am doing, and which is a bonus in my book. So drink plenty of water. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yes, hello. This is live and direct from my bed. Anyway, hi everyone. Yep, I'm still in bed. Um, when I'm vlogging this, it's midday, and this is part of the spring cleanse. Today is day 13 of the cleanse, actually. So, yay! I'm past the halfway point. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, so my body, yet again, is fighting to clean itself, and at the time, and it's fighting to clean itself, and at the same time, fighting fatigue. So I'm literally like, and week 2 is really intense because most of the foods you're making for this cleanse is they're actually very low on natural sugars, so it's kind of like a savory week, which is like a lot of veg. So obviously it's plant-based, but you know what I mean. Like the fruits are not so much, but yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm just here. This is day 13, which I'm actually really proud of myself. I've stuck it out. I've reached the halfway point, so it's just the remaining days to come. Week 2 is almost over. If this is the 13th day, this is the 6th day of week 2, so one more day and week 2 is done. Come Monday, it's week 3, which I hear the foods are going to be exciting. I haven't even looked at the menu because I don't want to demotivate myself for week 2, because I even said from the beginning, because we have a Facebook group, I even said when I did the first meal of week 2, I was like, I'm going to struggle with this week. It's going to be hard. So, to be honest, I haven't really followed the meal plan as it was set out. I've omitted some meals because I tried some, and after preparing them and tasting them, oh God, they ended up in the bin. But I held out. I didn't binge. I didn't go for my favorite, as in my favorite snacks. I didn't give up. So I just stuck it out and swapped the meals around. I drank my smoothies, my morning tonic, the snacks that I liked. I made double portions of those snacks and just ate those just to keep my body fueled. And I kept drinking a lot of water and herbal tea just to keep me hydrated as well, because it is really intense. And that's why they always say, if you're doing week 2 of the cleanse and you're doing hardcore exercises, like let's say training for a marathon or a sport and everything, you're really going to suffer. So you might as well tone down the exercising, or if not, omit week 2. If the exercising you're doing is really important, omit it and just continue, just double up on week 1 and week 3. And yeah, just repeat the week or the meals into week 2, so at least you're still continuing with the cleanse, but it's not as intense. which is a really good thing. And this is one of the things, this is one of the reasons I went for this cleanse, because the advice that is given behind it really helps you and keeps you motivated. And the group that you're in Facebook really helps, because everybody's supporting each other through the comments. Some moms out there are really hilarious. Some have already fallen off the wagon, which is understandable, because most of us have really hectic lives. So this is not a really easy thing to do. Luckily for me, I'm at home most of the time, so um so it kind of helps me to stick it out with the cleanse. And this is one of the reasons I did it. I was like, if I eventually get a job, which I'm currently looking for a job, if I was to eventually get a job, I don't think I would have done this cleanse, because it's really, really intense. It really takes a lot of time out of you. I've actually noticed that my what is it called, my body has changed. I don't feel as bloated that I used to feel. Left the house, I forgot to put roll on myself. I actually felt a little bit weird. So on my way to the train station with the kids, we just popped into the shops and I bought a roll on stick, and I even forgot to use that one anyway. So, and I was like, you know what? I just spent the day enjoying with my kids, being outdoors, blah blah blah. When I came back home, and it just hit me like, I actually don't smell of sweat as much as I would have any other day. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Even right now, as I sit here, I don't. And normally I do pong a bit. I do. And I've been using roll-on for God knows how long. And with this cleanse, my sweat, I do smell of sweat, but it's not as stinky as it used to be. So, that is quite a revelation, to be honest. And it's my understanding that a lot of dairy, having a lot of dairy in your diet actually makes your sweat stink. So there's no dairy in this diet. Most of the recipes, I have a few favorites. Some I was like, oh God, no, 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 I can't hack them. So those ones I gave up on. And there's one ingredient that I said, why, as healthy as it is, I'm like, why? And that is natural yeast. I was like, oh my God, people put this thing in their meals. I'm like, no, probably it's the brand I bought, I don't know, but nah. If you have any tips on how to use natural yeast, kindly leave a comment down below and let me know of any recipes that you know that I won't taste the won't taste the yeast. So please help me out and leave a comment down below on how to use the natural yeast. One tip though, if you decide to do any of the challenges, even the smoothie challenge, wean yourself off the things you normally take in the morning. Like if you eat a lot of bread, cut it down. Wean yourself off the bread. Start having natural cereals like oats and all that for breakfast. With instead of putting sugar in it, use a banana or honey to sweeten it up, or maple syrup. Or if you're having cereals or porridge, put like oats and mixed cereals. Add some seeds, some chia seeds and hemp parts on it, and use sweet fruits like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. That's a tip. Instead of having your usual bread, and instead of having coffee in the morning, or you can still have your coffee but have it decaffeinated, or even the tea, have decaf tea. Just remove the caffeine from your system, so when the challenge comes along, any of the challenges like the spring, what is it called, the cleansing challenges or the smoothie challenges in the morning, you don't have withdrawal symptoms from all the sugar and caffeine from all the, technically they're called processed foods, but not all of them are obviously processed, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so you don't have those withdrawal symptoms, especially the headaches are the worst bits, and the hunger pangs, because it's so easy for you to give up and reach out for the next piece of cake that you see coming your way. And it's also about willpower and what you want to change about yourself. So yeah, if you want to do the cleanse, my suggestion is wean yourself off these things sporadically. Cut down on your sugar. If you take 3 spoons of sugar in your tea or coffee, cut them out slowly by slowly, like let's say 2.5, and eventually 2, and then 1.5, like that. And yeah, you'll find it easier when the challenge comes along. When you come to do the challenge, it will be easier for you to deal with the lack of having your normal stuff, and you can come back and thank me later. But anyway, yeah, so I'll leave you there and I'll catch you up on the next time. Hi everyone, I am so happy. I'm in a good mood today. Lately I've been really down. Today is a Wednesday, and guess what? I finished the spring cleanse. Can I hear yay? Elsie, you did it. To be honest, when I started this cleanse, I was so unsure of what to expect, if I was able to finish the whole cleanse. And I did it. I actually did it. And I was like, you know what? I have to pat myself on the back. I am really proud of myself, because truth be told, I'm the queen. Anyway, in this house, I can't speak for anywhere else. But anyway, truth be told, I'm the queen of not finishing stuff. I took this challenge on, joined the cleanse, and I finished it. Oh, by the way, this is not a sponsored. This is not sponsored by any way. Another thing, people were asking me who I've been doing the cleanse with, because I've been posting pictures of the foods that I've been making on my private Instagram, and people have been asking me who I've been doing the cleanse with. And the company is called Simple Green Smoothies, because that's how they started. They started doing green smoothies, and they were simple. The recipes are really simple, and I've tried their smoothies before I took on the spring clean cleanse. When this challenge came about, I just finished. I was having a stressful time because I was at uni, and the projects were getting too much on top of me. I was stressed. I have 2 kids to take care of, a household to take care of, so you can imagine how stressful that was. So I didn't want to do anything as challenging, because I've reached a point in my life where I've decided that I will be doing stuff one at a time, rather than bombarding myself with too many things. And then, as I said, queen of not completing things. And that, I think, was one of the reasons. You have so much going on, you tend to start something, not finish it, start another thing, not finishing. So you have all these pending projects happening. And I decided, no, pace myself. And I decided to take this challenge on when I know I will be able to finish it to the fullest of my ability. And that's what I did. So after I handed in my last assignment for university, which was my dissertation, I said, now I have sort of like free time, kind of have like sort of free time to do something else. And it so happened I signed up for their newsletters. I was so overwhelmed, because in the beginning they tell you, because it's a 3-week program, and there's so many challenges from doing the program that you do not know how you're gonna get on. One of them was the shopping. I thought I used to cook. I think, and I said this when I started the cleanse, I thought I used to cook. Clearly, I was just doing nothing in the kitchen, if you know what I mean. But yeah, doing this cleanse has really changed my relationship, how I see food and my relationship with food. And moving forward, I will bring some of the foods that I used to eat back in slowly, because I can't do them just like that. Otherwise, my body will react, because for 3 weeks I've been weaning myself off those foods. So just bringing them all of a sudden, I will get tummy aches, headaches, and all that. And I don't want to go through that. Already I feel good, so I don't want to spoil all the hard work that I put in. Sorry, change of wardrobe, because the last video I had to cut it off. I was running late because I was meeting someone. So I'm gonna continue on from that video and talk about the cleanse, what I was saying about the meals that I liked and everything. But what I'm gonna do now, because I think on that one I was rambling a bit on. Simple Green Smoothies gave us a guide of things we can talk about in regards to reviewing the cleanse from a personal perspective. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna read through it and just give you what my experience of, as in my experience of the cleanse. It's like my personal review. Well, I'm Kenyan, but I live in the UK, in London, in the east side of London. And I'm married and I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And at the moment I'm not employed. I'm a stay-at-home mom because I just finished my degree and I'm waiting to graduate in July, which I'm so excited about. Woohoo! Yay, moms who go to school. But anyway, yeah. So that's my current situation. And also I do a bit of photojournalism, so I'm a freelance photographer as well, and that's what I did my degree on. I did my degree in photographic arts at the University of Westminster. So yeah, so that's a little bit about myself. What hesitations did I have about starting the Fresh Start spring cleanse? I did hesitate for a while because this is not the first cleanse I noticed that they were doing. I think they did an autumn one, and I can't remember them doing one before that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I was hesitant because I think in my heart I knew it needs commitment, which it does. So I think that's one of the reasons I hesitated, because I was so much into my studies. I didn't want to be dealing with the stress of changing my lifestyle, and then I'm already stressed with books and children and running a household and all that. So I wanted it to be a situation where if I'm going to do it, I do it at my own pace, where I'll be fully committed. And because I'm known, I even know myself, I'm one person who starts something and it reaches a point I'm giving up. And I didn't want this to be one of those, because I knew it would be beneficial for me. So I decided, no, let me wait. I think the fundamental thing here is I waited and I chose to do the cleanse when I was well and ready. And this is one thing I would recommend to someone who is changing their lifestyle anyway. Something as it can be, it is a bit drastic, because this is 21 days of changing how you eat and how your relationship with food, how you go grocery shopping. You would think that you do cook at home, yeah, but this actually changed my way of thinking and how I approach food. And even though we've been taught how to cook I was taught by my mom how to cook from a young age, I'd realized that mom, thanks, but no, we weren't cooking, we were just surviving. Hesitation aside, I'm glad I did it. What was my favorite part about the cleanse? I really, really enjoyed walking to the shops, walking to the health food store. In the case of the UK, the health food store here equivalent is like Holland and Barrett's, because you're going grocery shopping. Sometimes, okay, some of the things you can buy online because they tend to be heavier, like the milks and all that. But when something runs out, you just pop out to the shop. You're walking to the shops, and that's your little bit of exercise there done for the day. And yeah, and just preparing the meals and enjoying being in the kitchen and enjoying discovering new tastes and everything. I really enjoyed it. And even the curiosity from my kids, wondering, what are you doing in the kitchen all the time? What are you doing? Are you cooking? And it kept me active. I wasn't like, I knew like in the evening, if I prepare the meal for the evening, I prepare everything for the following day, so I know everything is done for the following day. It's just to put them together. And I think those were my favorite bits, and just getting to enjoy the food that I've made, as in sit down and like, I'm like, this is actually quite nice. I actually like this, and blah blah blah. And yeah, that ended up being the favorite part. Those are amongst the favorite parts of doing the cleanse. I really enjoyed doing it for that very reason. If you had a friend who's not sure if they should do fresh start, would you tell them? Well, of course. Of course. So if you want to know more about it, especially my friends who are watching this right now, hit me up, call me, email me. I would definitely recommend it. One thing I would say though is, if you're going to do something like this, do it when it's ongoing. Let's say if the program is starting tomorrow or a week from now, be ready to start a week from now, because like with the Simple Green Smoothies, what they did, they created a group, a private group for the people who were doing the cleanse at that time, the spring cleanse, which was in April. There was a private group which we were part of, and we were encouraging each other. Some of, as in, especially the first week was, as for most, the most difficult, especially if you haven't done a cleanse like myself. The first week was the most difficult because you're like ready, you want to give up and you want to go back to your normal foods, especially prepping. You're like, oh, I can't do this, it's tiring. Like the first 2 days, my feet were throbbing because I was standing in the kitchen for hours on end. But I'm like, I've done so much. Let me just do another day. Let me just do another. And that's another thing. You encourage the people in the group are there to encourage you, keep you motivated. Everybody was struggling in one way or another. For me, it was the headaches because I suffer from migraines. It was the headaches, and when you read the comments and you're seeing, oh, people are suffering from this, and then you're like, oh, I'm not alone. At least we're there. We're encouraging each other. In the Facebook group, we were encouraging it. Even if you were starting a day late, 5 days late, some people were even starting when we were finishing, but we were still there, giving them moral support and everything about the cleanse. So, but in my opinion, I would suggest, if you're going to do something like this, especially if you're going to join the program like Simple Green Smoothies, for the next one, sign up for their newsletter. I'll link all their details on the description bar below, description box below. Sign up for their newsletter. They'll send you anything that's coming up, or any recipes that they're willing to share. They will always send you on your inbox, on your email inbox. Just sign up for their newsletter. So if you, like myself, are curious and are willing to commit, spare like a month. It's just a month 1 month out of 12. Come on. And you never know, it might be 12 out of 12 months, because after the 1 month you might want to continue with the cleanse. Sign up for the newsletter. I would highly recommend it. And if you know me, or you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a health professional. So this is something that I'm going to put it out there. If you're going to do a cleanse like this is highly recommended, especially if you're a person who suffers from dietary needs. Please seek professional advice. I urge you, do not do this if you have any like medical problems and stuff like that until you're given the all clear by a professional, like for example your doctor or a nutritionist and stuff like that. So please make sure you get advice before you proceed. But if you're comfortable and you know you're okay, and you can try the first week, and if you see it's not for you, you can easily stop, or you can, since you've already signed up for the program anyway, just try for the first week. And if you see it's something you can't keep up with, you can easily stop. You have the menus, you have everything with you, and you can do it on another day when you're ready and prepared to do it. But having said that, I would prefer doing it at the same time with other people, so that you're in the same in this case Facebook group, supporting each other, because that is really helped me. That's 21 spring cleanse, which I did in April. I hope that whatever choices that you make the right choice, and the right choice for you, not anyone else, just you. And I will leave you with that. So if you liked watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and also press the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified if I upload any new videos. At the moment I have no schedules of when I'll be uploading, so I'll be uploading when I can. So please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and also share it amongst your friends. And I will catch you on the next vlog. Bye.